Welcome to Great British Churches this afternoon. We're in St Mary the Virgin, Dennington in Suffolk. There's a beautiful, beautiful parish church. Walk this way.
Now the church tower is 15th century, and to me that is strange because it's got that tower on a tower.
It looks like, oh, it's got internet, look, that was something. A stairway to going up to the tower.
Yeah, it's that turret, isn't it, on the side?
Gorgeous. Ukrainian flag at the top.
Yeah.
In case the Russians invade.
Now most of this church seems to sort of stem from the 14th century.
It is a corker, isn't it? You can see that. Well, let's go. I'm cameraman again. I'm entrusted.
You've got these worn niches around the door.
Yes.
Now somewhere
Oh, beautiful.
there's a fragment of Norman chevron carving near the safe door.
Right. That'll be around the other side then.
Oh right.
Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love how these churches have kept these niches for all these centuries.
Yeah. And look at that, look, that must be the sacristy there.
Yeah, it's got a Judah Sacristy.
Do you walk around the outside?
Let's go around the outside first of all. Let's have a look. Walk this way.
Or shall we go this way? It's got a path.
We'll go this way, it's got a path. Oh, that tower is colossal.
It is, isn't it? When you
Let's
go
have a
up
look.
close, it feels really big.
God. Look at that.
So we've got a mixture of mottled stone and flint. And there's, oh, you can obviously see that there's a stair turret there.
Yeah, there's a stair turret.
And it's got a perpendicular west window.
That's perpendicular.
West window.
Yeah, I know, but we'll get there in a minute because that one's perpendicular as well. Wow, look at that.
A lovely door.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We've just been in the pub. And the pub saw us coming and stopped serving food.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Oh, gorgiosa.
And you've got the worn headstocks, look, on the windows.
They are indeed very worn.
Yeah.
Bits of stone have been replaced in it, but you have to maintain these buildings. Otherwise, it'd just be a pile of rubble here. There's a lot of work goes into keeping the church. And they're not joking. When you go into some of these parish churches and say it costs 30 grand a year just to keep the thing standing, they're not joking.
No, they're not. Now, could this be the safe door with the chevron?
That'll be the safe door with the chevron. Where's the chevron? Let's have a look. Because what we're saying is there's a bit of stone here that dates to a far earlier church, and it's included in it.
Might be a bit further
Perhaps
on.
there's another door. 15th century windows. Very grand churches for a very small village.
It is, isn't it?
There's some great and good. Don't fall over.
No.
Do not fall over.
And the gravestones look quite old too.
They are. Look at this.
Well,
Walter.
1925, so it's not that old.
No, but it's a beautiful, it's well kept little cemetery, graveyard, whatever your flavour is. Let's have a look.
See, some of these are really well over 100 years old, some of the stones.
Blimey! Ada Elizabeth died August the 19th, 1967.
Look at that monument there.
Alright, let's have a look. Looks out of place here, doesn't it?
It does, it's very big.
You can imagine that in London in one of them huge, great overcrowded cemeteries, couldn't you?
Yeah, like Highgate or
Still
something.
Flora Croak?
Ethel Flora Cook,
Cook.
in 1895.
Yeah.
And she was 20
Oh,
or 28.
poor girl. No, that's good. Let's have a look round. Oh, look at that. Oh, cricket
All the
pitch.
chains round it.
Or chains, where are we looking? Oh, yes, over there. There's one with chains. This is gorgeous. Let's go and have a look. Right. I found it.
Got the chevron moulding.
I found the chevron moth. I found something that looks very old. The chancel looks an older building, doesn't it? The windows aren't, but oh, Victorian glass up there. Looks like a little bit of surviving medieval there.
Yeah.
And we're having a look. This is the old priest door. Let's have a look.
It looks very old, isn't it?
That is. That's very worn.
And it's got a bishop's head there as well, look.
That's a bishop.
It's obviously had something there, and don't know what that is. That could be a lion, I think.
Could be. I don't know. I'm looking for this Norman bit of stone. I can't see it.
No,
look at that.
I think it was on the other door.
Look at that. That's a knobbly wobbly bit there. We found them on other churches around here.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Well, that's the priest's way into the chancel.
Yeah.
Chancel. Getting good at this. Right. Let's go around. Gorgeous little cemetery.
But this is just a substantial feeling church, isn't it?
It feels... I mean, let's fly back up there to our Ukrainian flag and have a look at this building. It's very, look at that window. And this is, there must be somebody important inside there because...
There is.
There is. Because this is...
Not someone I've ever heard of, I must admit.
Not Lionel Richie.
No.
No, he's still alive, isn't he?
There was two great families here, I believe. No, this is the sacristy.
Oh yes, and that beautiful, lovely little extension.
And it's 2-storey.
Yes.
And it was built in the 16th century. It's Tudor.
Yeah, that is, you can tell by the brick style, can't you? And
well, the bricks are not as tall as modern bricks. You look at that.
Yeah, that's a bit of modern brick there.
You know, you're looking at bricks that are nearly twice the height.
Yeah, and
of a Tudor brick. But brick would have been.
Well, it was a newish.
But yeah, it was used more here because of the materials that we have here to make it.
We lack stone. Is this great family the Jacksons?
No.
No. No. So have a look. Oh! Boiler room there built on for it, like complete with its very own diesel tank. Well, that's unusual in this thing. We shouldn't be telling you that, but that's an unlocked diesel tank. It's a rare thing at £2 a litre. How many litres are in that? Lots. Right. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love it. Little tin roof. Wow. Sorry about getting the sun in your eyes. Do you know you don't get sun dogs, do you, coming up on these modern video cameras? You just get that on film. It's like that. Sun dogs. Sun dogs are them little... I'll show you, mate. Easy Rider, it's full of them.
Right, so we just make the way across the churchyard. It's very uneven underground.
Very.
Underfoot. So I'm just trying to pick my way through without falling over.
I'll be careful. There's a newish one there. 1835. Right. We're back at the door. Haven't found this sundial yet. So is it here? No sundial. Right. Let's head in. Oh. Now that is a height for a porch, isn't it, in the parish church?
It's amazing, isn't it?
We haven't been in yet. Let's go and have an investigation. Look at that, benches either side. Benches apparently, so when the body was brought here before burial, you'd sit either side. Door absolutely covered in graffiti. Isn't that gorgeous? 1916. Well, let's go in. Is it open? It's open. Oh my word.
Wow.
I can smell creosote. Wow. Wow is the word. Yeah. You've got the wow factor with us because I haven't looked in here yet. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know where to begin now.
No. It is. I knew this was going to be a special one.
Yeah.
Look at the font.
Let's go around to the font.
Just that front cover. It's quite simple compared to what we've seen at places like Alford.
Yeah.
but it's beautiful
That is.
in its own little way.
And that font is in lovely order, saying it's probably about 400 years old.
Yeah.
Wow. Pictures there of the old village.
It's a 15th century font, and the cover is actually 16th century.
That is 16th century.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
But these font colours were made because they thought that people were taking the holy water and doing it for witchcraft or healing or something like that.
Well, we've come across Matthew Hopkins. Have a look at our other video of, where was it, Brandeston?
Yes.
Brandeston. So we've already found one where the priest was executed by the Witchfinder General. Look at that lovely royal coat of arms. John Edwards, Church Wardens.
Yeah, I believe
that's
George III.
George III. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the. Often in these, I love this. Look, just press the buttons and stop it if you want to have a look. But these are pictures of the old village. I'm going incredibly slow. Right then, rectors of the parish of St Mary Dennington, 1342. Adam Sculthorpe, right up to 1999, Jonathan Clanzac. There we go. So that's who's been here. Look at the ceiling. Yeah. That is incredible. It's still got
the nave roof dates from around 1430.
1430, eh?
And it is an unusual variation of what they call the single framed and braced design.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Lovely trumpery on it again. If you can have a look, that's painted on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. We've got chantry chapels and everything here. This is one of those little churches I was going to keep giving. I can see that. Look at the pews. Look at the pews. Look at the work. If you have a look, the last church we've looked at today, I mean, look at the work on these pew ends. Like this is 15th century. This is 1400 and something. These were put here.
Yeah.
Still got the hole in the top for the taper.
Right.
Lots of animals missing.
There is a lot on here. Now, if we go into the north aisle, which is
that one. There we go, North Aisle.
Right over there.
Beautiful, just giving you an idea of the...
Look at the window.
Oh my word.
Simple.
Simple and gorgeous. Victorian.
Over this way.
Oh, over this way. Oh, we're going over this way first.
The north aisle. This is not the aisle.
This isn't the aisle. This is the north aisle.
Now look, you've got a dog or something on this pew end here.
Let's have a look. Oh yes. Gorgeous.
There's a lot of
detail,
There's a lot of pew ends here, and they're all different.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I'm going to try.
Cairo.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, she's going to try. She's going to keep trying.
I'm going to try, if you let me,
Yeah.
to tell people about these.
Go.
Because I have got it all written down. So.
Do you want me to point your finger?
Okay, so just give me a minute to get me bearings. Right, so we've got animals and figures. I'm trying to find where I had a list of everything that was on here, so I'm just going to let you have a look. Why don't you just show people?
We've got lions, griffins.
Yeah.
How's about that? Look at them. They're just amazing. Some have been chopped off, but that's a thing we find with churches. The Puritans have had a lot to answer for. I'd never let them have a saw for a start or a hammer. Right. Gorgeous. Look at that little detail on those pews.
But look at this, look. You know, it's got I don't know, sort of a funny neck to it, you know. But this is what a carver would have thought these animals looked like.
Yeah, they wouldn't have seen them.
No.
Not seen a picture of them but oh, look at this.
And you've obviously got the Decalogue board and the charity board up on the wall as well.
There we go.
This one has really been.
This one, yeah, we find this a lot. If you can have a look there.
But it could have been an angel, because look at that one there.
Yeah, that's often the case.
Yeah, no, it's not an angel. It's like kangaroo feet. Look.
That is.
So.
Skippy. All the list of the charities starting at the top.
Yeah.
Have a look. Children as apprentices.
We're also here on one of the hottest days of the year.
Yeah, it is. We are melting.
Oh look,
What?
it's part of a 14th century. Is that 14th
I've done that
14th
bit.
century?
Sand table. Used from 1836.
Oh yes, this is when they used to teach children in the chancel
how to write.
Yes.
I was here. So was us. There we go. We're just written on something 150 years old or more. Yeah. Look at that. Some lovely bits here. It's the old clock mechanism. Used to have a 2-second pendulum swing, apparently. I read that bit. There it is. It's digital now. No, it isn't. It's, but isn't that amazing? That serves, that went for 400 years.
This round table was last used in 1894 by a church warden when he was a child, and then it was just...
Wow, and they left it here.
Yeah.
A beer.
But I like this because this is like a museum, this piece here.
There you go.
That's an 18th century beer, which is used for carrying the coffins.
If you can imagine, look, the end handles lift up. There we go. So you can carry it. So you can drop it down by the grave. All lot of straps on there, just in case you don't want to go on your last journey. Beautiful chantry chapels. And look at that old screen end. And that survived. Isn't that amazing? That's how the inside of a church would have been painted back in the day, especially a rich one. You look at that, and all that survived because it's had another use. Look,
screens because they're encircling a chantry chapel.
Yeah.
So this is the parco screen. It's not to be confused with a rood screen.
No, but it's the same. There we go. There's the doorway to the old rood loft, which would have been up here somewhere.
No, it's not.
Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I can see it. It's over there. Wow. Let's have a look.
Right. Now, there is a little thing about this church, apparently.
Yeah.
That it is possible
to
walk around the church on the inside of the walls somehow.
Right. That's what I got. Oh, I didn't see that. Look at the headstops and stuff in the roof. Isn't that amazing? Right, back up, head that way. Rolling. Wow. Sorry, this is a take your breath away. If you can imagine, this is just a tiny little parish church in middle of nowhere, sort of halfway between sort of Framlingham and Stowmarket and stuff. Oh, family pews, yeah, with box pews. Let's go back to the font. What should we do? Head south aisle or head down the nave? Go down the middle. Okay, got a nice piscina over there. Look.
You've got a stoop there.
Yeah, stoop by the door.
And a big door there that we didn't come in through.
Let's have a look. Decalogue boards. To remind you have to read to know what they say. I can read. I learned when I was a child.
I can really smell creosote in here.
I can smell creosote in here. It's probably why the stuff's lasted so. Look at that family pews, complete with graffiti.
Yep.
JB 1874.
I've got 1886 over here. 1881.
1982.
Yeah, I've got 1982.
Let's have a look. Let's go around some more. Get a rent in. That'd be a nice bit of tinware, right? Oh, look at that. God, even the woodworm are old.
It's nice to see they've got a bit of carpet in this one.
Bit of carpet, of axemen stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's really hot in here, isn't it?
I wonder if you get a reduction for having an upright in the middle of your family pew. I just love it. Look at that, look. Wig stands. Oh yes, we've got a little of the pulpit. I never really noticed that. Let's go. Right, great.
So somewhere in here there are passages. I wrote it down. There are passages through the walls that lead to its loft, and it was possible to enter the loft on one aisle and traversed the entire width of the church.
Right. Well, there's the door over there for one. With a nice little light. You see a little light, little thing, with a little hole in the wall up there above the door to let light in so you can see a little bit into the stairs.
Is that a rood?
Yeah, that is. It's got to be.
It could be a banner and stave locker.
Could be. I don't think it is. Why would you have that window in there? I'm probably wrong. We usually have.
Right. The pulpit cost £3.11 and 8 pence. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, £3.11 and 8 pence.
Yeah, and that was in 1625. Oh, sorry, I hesitated over that because I was born just as we got the decimalisation in, so I don't really know how that works. So it stands on a centre post, and it's got 4 curiously angled shafts under the skirt.
Let's have a look.
And after 3 years, it was converted to a triple decker.
Wow, look at that.
And the clerk's desk stands at an angle at floor level, which is this.
That one there's the clerk's desk.
And the reading desk collapsed around the pulpit and the book ledge supported by scrolls.
It is beautiful. I mean, the work in that is quite incredible. You know, but you look at the legs of that.
But this was £3.11 and 8.
God, blimey.
In 1625.
That was probably a lot of money. An average wage for somebody in about 1805 was £5 a year.
It was a huge amount of money.
That was. There's no. I mean, if you have a look at this, look, there's a family pew. We'll have a look. We'll have a look in these chantry chapels in a bit. But look at that. The work.
This is a seriously impressive church.
It is. It is. And for a. Yeah, we've got St Mary. Shall we go up and then we'll have a look at the chantry chapels on the way back?
Yep.
Right, walk this way. There we go. Way out up there for the. They've been the loft coming across the hill. This is serious.
Be nice if we didn't smell creosote.
It's very strong, actually. It's definitely creosote.
Yeah, but I can't see what they're creosote.
What do you creosote in the church? There we go. War memorial for the village.
Look at the windows.
Oh my giddy aunt, yes. Look. Medieval glass, and it survived. Yeah. That is so rare.
So they've obviously punched
what they could reach.
The bottom bit out.
And the bit at the top there, look, that's medieval.
Yeah.
Because these windows, I would argue that these windows probably put in later, because this bit is older, isn't it?
Yeah.
Older than 15th century, but look at that. It's just incredible. You can see how there's bits missing because not everyone found everything.
But look at the headstops on that door. They're obviously some sort of king or queen with like a dragon or something up the middle there.
Hey,
but look at this
little priest door. Here. Yeah. There we go. It's your man, look. Look at that. Wow. That's incredible, that chest.
Yeah.
God, blimey. Ooh, I'm not going to go into the sanctuary, but look.
The box pews that we saw down there, they were installed in 1765.
Yeah.
And those with hat pegs were added in 1805. So they're not as old as you would think.
No.
Now that, I do know about that.
What is that?
Give me a minute and I'll tell you.
I don't know what that is.
No, and it's very rare.
It's covering the cross, isn't it?
No.
No? You be looking, let's have a look. More remains of medieval glass. That gives you an idea, if you can see there's bits missing, just been replaced with, because these would have been smashed out. And
right, that is a medieval pyx.
It's a pyx.
Canopy.
Right, what's that doing?
And it's one of only 4 in England.
Right.
It's a 5-foot spiralet and has a lower section which contained the Blessed Sacraments reserved for the sick.
Right.
And it has been restored to its original use with the replica pyx curtain below the canopy.
Yeah, that's there.
Okay. The south sanctuary window is filled with 19th century glass by the O'Connors, and there are remains of 14th century glass in the other chancel windows.
Yeah, you can see that is definitely very early. We've got in loving memory of Joel Castleton, blah blah blah, 1910, rector of this parish.
So is that the door for the sacristy? Is that the sacristy there?
Yeah, this is the sacristy door.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah,
all medieval glass.
In here that we don't know
They are. Look, all the brasses have been taken because, to be honest with you, they've either been stolen or put in safekeeping because when we were kids, one of the big hobbies you could have was brass rubbing. Come in with a bit of paper and a wax crayon. You hardly see any now.
No.
But the
I think
mat
it's
was
quite discouraged. Right, you've got a thing here.
Oh, that's very cold polished.
Elizabeth something Barker of Beddingfield? Suffolk.
What are they
Robert
writing?
Wright. My granddad.
Oh, it's my granddad. God, he lived a good age, didn't he? 1613.
Yeah, so that's obviously his their legistone there.
Legistone there from one of the vicars.
And then we've also got the war memorial here as well.
Done that, yeah.
And look at the scroll work on that.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah. This is, well, we say it's an ordinary little parish church. I mean, you can see, look at that. That's been repurposed, all that wood up there, all that beautifully carved wood in those chantry chapels. Look at these, I never noticed this, look at these ends, isn't that beautiful? Yeah. It's got the same paint as the top bit, so it makes you wonder, probably had saints in them, but they've been...
This is probably, this might be part of a rood screen.
I would imagine. It's 8, 10, well there's 12 of them, so there's 12. If we look in here, look at that, how that's been repurposed and made into this box pew. Isn't that just beautiful?
That's probably, there is part of a rood screen, and I would say it's that.
Yeah.
And it looks like that would have gone there as well.
Yeah, it's been scratched off, worn off, and people leaning on it.
The wood tracery has gone, and it's left patterns where it would have been painted in
between.
Yeah.
We can see it all the way around, like. And a chantry chapel with a nice spiky bit in there to stop people climbing over. Oh, let's go in. Where should we go? Should we go right first? Let's have a look at this. See, there's more here.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8.
I don't think that's part of it, but that is there.
That is there. Look at that.
It's where the rood screen would have been.
Look at that. And that just look at that painting. That blows your socks off now. Imagine what it did 600 years ago or so.
Yeah, it is
amazing.
Stunning.
It's amazing. Let's go and have a look. Who is this chantry chapel to? We're on the north side. Just a chapel. Look at that. I'm wondering whether that's Rip Loft. The remains of it now. You said you could walk around. Yes, you can. Look, if you look, there's a doorway. Yes. You can walk up there. Across there, there would have been what's been chopped up to make these pews, the rood screen across here, and you go across the other door. If you look, like it's like a little walkway. You can walk around the top there and down the stairs the other side behind the pulpit. Because you read this, didn't you? That you can walk from one side to the other probably without being seen. Yeah. That's incredible. So have a quick look at this chapel. Beautiful old 15th century pews that have remained. Mel will tell you what that is. Little box in the wall. Maybe for holy water, who knows. But let's have a look. We've got a little sedilla there, like for keeping on a shelf for keeping all your... Right, I'm coming back. I think I found the way into this one. Walk this way. Coming through. Don't mind me. Isn't that just amazing? And we've got this. This is a chantry chapel though, isn't it? Let's have a... Whoa, look at that. Let's undo the latch. Please do not touch the tomb, right? Understood? Ooh, this is a lovely space. Oh, it's a shepherd's crook, look.
So something just happened to the camera, so we might overlap a little bit. Now this is William, he's Lord Bardolph, and his wife Joan. Now the colouring and gilding have been restored, so it's not original, but I think it's okay. William Lord Bardolph was Henry VI's Chamberlain, and he died in 1441, having fought at Harfleur and Agincourt as a Knight of the Garter. And you can see his insignia of the Garter there below his knee. His head rests on a feathered helm, and an eagle crouches at his feet. And there is a sacred monogram on the hilt of his sword and the chaplet on his helmet. So you've got the monogram of Mary on there. Now she's wearing a fashionable horned headdress. I feel like I'm doing a fashion parade in a minute. And it's enhanced by jewels. And her head is on a pillow supported by angels. And both figures wear the collar of SS, but the lady takes the place of honour on the right because Lord Bardolph derived his title from her. So that's why she's on the right, he's on the left. And you've just got some lovely moulding going up there. So it's sort of like a perpendicular window. Now that's probably a tomb. Could be a tomb there, but they don't know who it is, so it could be an Easter sepulchre.
Oh, it says here who it is.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. This tomb was erected to the memory of William Lord Bardolph, who died the 6th of June in his 19th year of reign, King Henry the 6th, 1441, and of Joan, his wife, who died on the Feast of St. Gregory. This is who this is.
Yeah.
There we go. Tomb. Strange there's nothing on top of it.
No, this is what I mean. I think it's this one that they don't know who it's for.
Yes. There's a beautiful little chantry chapel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, you get a better idea from this side of the balcony.
You do. I wouldn't want to walk up that now. It looks very... Especially that bit there, it looks very dangerous.
Let's run around on 700-year-old wood. No, but if you look, the screen.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's amazing.
It's amazing. We think it's been repurposed, but I mean, just have a look in here. We've got little, what's that say there? Stall plate, St. George's Chapel, Windsor. Oh, no, there we go. So this guy, yes, if you go into the Windsor Chapel, you can see all of those. Nice to go, a little sedilla.
There is a hall, Headham Hall, and if you like to turn around and look up.
Yep. Oh, my word. Going up.
I don't know how you didn't see that.
I did see it, but I pointed it out earlier, but you said shut up, so I shut up. Right. There we go. Let's go up a bit. What do you reckon of that?
So, here lieth the bodies of Thomas Rue of Dennington and of Headham Hall in
Suffolk.
Somewhere in Suffolk, Suffolk. Knight who married Parnell, daughter of Sir John Woodwine of Winchington in Buckingham.
Yeah.
Knight and had issue Sir John Thomas Parnell and Anne. The said Sir Thomas deceased the 9th day of July 1603 and Parnell died the 9th day of February 1619.
Wow, it's a lovely bit of work. Let's try and get you a little bit closer to...
And of course you've got the skulls on there. You've also got a skull right at the very top of that as well.
Isn't that just amazing? You can probably see this better than we can from down here. There we go.
It's just amazing, isn't it?
It's an amazing little chapel. I'll just show you back up onto that loft again. There we go, the doorway. This is such a rare thing to see. And I just want to show you these panels. Because if we look back, look how that's not had the light on it, and that's so fresh, that paint. Let's close this up.
Even the inside of that door that's going to go up against the wood.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Painted.
Yeah.
I should imagine that there's someone that's still important who lives here for these chairs.
Makes me wonder. Let's have a look. Very cosy, very comfy.
And they're right at the front.
Wonder what ever happened to this big family. Look at that. Isn't it just amazing?
So I think we've practically covered everything. Oh, that wooden thing you saw up there, that was formed from a solid tree trunk.
Right.
And it's 14th century.
14th century, my word. Wow. I just love this. This is quite a church.
It is. It's a shame it smells of creosote today.
It's incredibly strong creosote smell in here. I reckon they've been doing the timbers up in the bell towers, for my guess. Up
It's like
there.
that, they've been doing something outside and it's just permeating in.
Could be. Like a little window up the top there above the chancel arch. That's nice. It just gives you an idea. Look, that it's just been chopped out to fit. I just think that's amazing.
Do I bring you to some good churches or what?
You have today, yes. Right?
You wait until you see the other one.
Right. Oh well. Thank you for joining us. Shall I do the thing?
Yes.
Okay. Join us next time on Great British Churches. Bye bye for now.